The doctrine of God's absolute sovereignty guarantees the final triumph of good over evil. Ever since the day that Cain slew Abel, the conflict on earth between good and evil has been a sore problem to the saints. In every age the righteous have been hated and persecuted, whilst the unrighteous have appeared to defy God with impunity. The Lord's people, for the most part, have been poor in this world's goods, whereas the wicked in their temporal prosperity have flourished like the green bay tree. As one looks around and beholds the oppression of believers and the earthly success of unbelievers, and notes how few are the former and how numerous the latter, as he sees the apparent defeat of the right and the triumphing of might and the wrong, as he hears the roar of battle, the cries of the wounded, and the lamentations of the bereaved, as he discovers that almost everything down here is in confusion, chaos, and ruins, it seems as though Satan were getting the better of the conflict. But as one looks above instead of around, there is plainly visible to the eye of faith a throne unaffected by the storms of earth, a throne that is set, stable, and secure, and upon it is seated one whose name is the Almighty, and who worketh all things after the counsel of His own will. Ephesians 1:11. This then is our confidence: God is on the throne. The helm is in His hand, and being almighty His purpose cannot fail. For He is in one mind, and who can turn Him? And what His soul desireth, even that He doeth. Job 23:13. Though God's governing hand is invisible to the eye of sense, it is real to faith, that faith which rests with sure confidence upon His word, and therefore is assured He cannot fail. What follows below is a quote from the pen of our brother Arno Gabeline. Quote, "There can be no failure with God. God is not a man that He should lie, neither the Son of Man that He should repent. Hath He said, and shall not He do it? Or hath He spoken, and shall He not make it good?" Numbers 23:19. All will be accomplished. The promise made to His own beloved people to come for them and take them from hence to glory will not fail. He will surely come and gather them in His own presence. The solemn words spoken to the nations of the earth by the different prophets will also not fail. Come ye near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Isaiah 34:1 and 2. Nor will that day fail in which the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted. Isaiah 2:11. The day in which He is manifested, when His glory shall cover the heavens, and His feet will stand again upon this earth, will surely come. His kingdom will not fail, nor all the promised events connected with the end of the age and the consummation. In these dark and trying times, how well it is to remember that He is on the throne which cannot be shaken, and that He will not fail in doing all He has spoken and promised. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord, and read, not one of these shall fail. Isaiah 34:16. In believing blessed anticipation, we can look on to the glory time when His word and His will is accomplished, when through the coming of the Prince of Peace, righteousness and peace comes at last. And while we wait for the supreme and blessed moment when His promise to us is accomplished, we trust Him, walking in His fellowship, and daily find afresh that He does not fail to sustain and keep us in all our ways." Unquote.